Hey guys, happy playing, hope you're doing well. Today I want to go through and chat with you in a little bit more depth regarding bending. So we're going to take a closer look at that today and really explore just how cool this particular technique is in our playing. Now, before, we're going to actually do an exercise today that I want you to start working into your playing. But before we do that, I just want to talk in a little bit more depth essentially what bending is. And what bending is essentially utilizing two notes. So what we do is we go from one note, okay, which we're going to call the original note, and then we're going to go and bend that original note into what we call a bent note. So once again, we're basically using two notes, okay? That's very important to establish, because if we don't establish that we're using two pitches, it can be really easy to start playing out of tune. And of course, if we want to make great music, then we've always got to be making sure that we're playing in tune and that our intonation is pretty much spot on, okay? So what I want to do today is we're going to look at a little exercise that you can start working into your playing. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go to the G string, okay, onto the 7th fret, and we're going to use this D note here. And we're going to use the E, okay, which is on the same string, okay, but only 2 more frets up onto fret 9. D and E. So the D is essentially going to be our original note that we're going to play, and E is going to be the bent note that we're going to ascend in pitch up to, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to go to this D. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to use our 3rd finger, and what you'll notice here is that I've put my 1st finger and 2nd finger just behind my 3rd finger, okay? And the reason we're doing that is for this particular technique we're going to have a little bit more support. So what we're going to do is we're going to play the D, okay? And then as we play the D, we're going to ascend up into the E. So we're going to bend the string upwards until we reach the pitch. You may find at first that the technique feels a little bit awkward, okay? Just keep trying until it starts to feel a little bit more natural. You will need to use quite a little bit of finger strength if you're trying this for the very first time. Try and make sure that your bends are as in tune as possible, and there's a way that you can actually do that, okay? I'm just going to do this bend one more time for you, okay? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the E note afterwards without the bend. So you can see what I did there is I did the bend, did the note directly afterwards, and you would have noticed there that I was completely in tune, okay? If you bend too far, right, you'll notice when you play the E note without the bend that you will be sharp. And if you don't quite bend enough, you'll notice when you play the E afterwards that you'll be slightly underneath the note. So the best thing to do is to play each note really slowly and listen really, really carefully, and just make sure that everything's completely in tune. Hope you enjoyed that lesson. Just a reminder that I'm actually available for Skype lessons and in-studio lessons as well, with spots right through from Monday to Thursday. If you need a hand with your bending or any other techniques or areas of your playing, or you're just looking to get started, feel free to get in touch at guitar1on1.com.au, and I look forward to seeing you in the next lesson. Happy playing!